not the only rally in the country today. There are over 140 others, including many going on the West Coast as we speak. I just heard numbers from San Diego. There are over 2,000. Is that what I heard? And we got a pretty generous looking little crowd here too. This is not an isolated battle. This does not belong in one area of the country or one religious group or one. It crosses all lines of creed, race, color, gender. Our next speaker, Enrique Morales, is the co-pastor of Iglesia de Cristo, Nuevo, Pacto, San Francisco. He leads a network of Hispanic parishes, and he's here to join us today. Please join me in welcoming Enrique Morales.
I'm honored to be here today in the presence of God and the distinguished speakers and the Church of Jesus Christ. We have all come to this point that we are facing in time is one of the most decisive moments in our country's history, where our liberties are at stake and the very tenets of our faith are being challenged and tested. But there is a sound. There is a sound that is going across this nation, a familiar sound that has been heard 2 centuries ago, that resonated in the hearts of valiant men who framed and penned the Constitution by which our country is governed. This is the sound of liberty. Can I hear that sound today? This sound, represented in a bell that our forefathers heard, still speaks of liberty to those who believe in our God-given right to pursue life, liberty, and happiness. And I'm here to make a prophetic declaration. The bell that once rang is still ringing again. Every time injustice and persecution is encroaching, let freedom ring. Every time evil is being perpetrated, let freedom ring. Every time corruption is being upheld and fostered, let freedom ring. And this sound you hear today, this is not a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is the real thing. Can we hear the sound of the real thing in America? The giants that we are hearing across this land are releasing a sound that is paralyzing many hearts. But there are Joshuas and Davids that are rising in this land, and they're standing here today. They have heard the voice of truth and are able to bring down even the greatest giant of them all, which is unbelief. Unbelief stopped the nation from stepping into their promised land. It took another generation that believed in God, that believed in the voice of truth, and were able to walk into the destiny of God for their lives. This is our time. This is not the time to cower or retreat. This is not the time to succumb and surrender. This is the time to advance. Let freedom ring. Let freedom ring in San Francisco. Let freedom ring in New York. Let freedom ring in Atlanta, Georgia. Let freedom ring in Dallas, Texas. Let freedom ring in Olympia, Washington. Let freedom ring across this country. We are here today because we believe that we are destined to make a difference, to change the course of history. We are here because the future of this nation is resting upon no others but the Church of Jesus Christ. Hey, God bless you. And one more time, let freedom